He takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
Murray steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Dontrell Inman, the intended target. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now it's Haskins. And that is it. Complete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He gets this away as he'll wisely, I'd say, angle this to the sideline. So here are visitors to take over on offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Mean Joe Green. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Sims. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And all the way up to the 46. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They'll run here with Sims. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. That's it for the first. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe. take some time off, and eat it up.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Throwing on 2nd down. Murray flushed out right. His throw incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. But now it'll be 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Rolling to his left. He may try and run for this. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Under the category of obvious, you hate giving up a 1st down on 3rd and long. And somehow he finds his way downfield and picks it up.
And if you look at the coverage defensively, oh, this is great. But no one accounted for him. Quarterback spot.
At some point, you actually have to tackle it and get him on the ground short of the 1st down.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. 2nd down and goal. Murray, he gets it to Sims, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the 1st. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. Forced out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. A breakdown by the O-line at the worst possible time. 4th and goal, and it leads to a sack.
And I can just see it now. On the sidelines, they're telling the quarterback, you've got to get rid of it somehow, some way. At least get it in the end zone and give us a chance. If we throw an interception, so what? A sack? We didn't even have a chance.
They'll run again here with Gallman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Gallman. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset on 3rd down. Sims, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now he's going to use his legs. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Escaping under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
This is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, it's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurting this spot. No, okay.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second and 10 now from about the 32. Second and 10. Here's Haskins again. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now Haskins, third and long. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the ball is knocked out. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On first down, it's Haskins. Touchdown, Seattle. In for the score. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. This is taken at his 4. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
and welcome in. I'm the coach, and you're watching Madden Ultimate Team. We've been waiting for this one all week, and the wait is finally over. It's time to play ball between our visitors and our home team.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down, Murray. Flushed out right. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Murray, he'll buy some time right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On 1st and 10, here's Murray, eluding the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and that makes the score 7-0. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position to about the 35-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the former Heisman Trophy winner back in 2016. Always a handful to contain, Lamar Jackson. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Able to push his way through. Just bowling over tacklers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Well, Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Murray now on first down, escaping the pressure right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Flush to his right. And he will have a touchdown. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And boy.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Jackson, and his throw is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. On 3rd down, Jackson. He finds Beckham complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Odell Beckham, 30 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Murray, rolling to his right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Flushed out right. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Murray now on first down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And now running right through it. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for. As a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say, they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally, you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great play there. 73 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it's way too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the target once again. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. That'll bring up second down. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his target. That's Murray. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Herman Moore, 28 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now Dawson for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. To throw again on second down, Jackson. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. So we've hit intermission. It's half. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I'm look. Well, all right, never mind. Third quarter action now. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. On second down, Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. This is taken at his 4. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Murray now, escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep. That's caught at the 25. A big pickup of 38. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well, no matter how one rip.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That was Brian Dawkins getting in that time. The safety with a sack. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. first down. Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown. Herman Moore. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Yeah. His guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Dawson. He knocks it through, and it's 35-21. A drive there of just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
On first down, Westbrook. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. The open man is Westbrook. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. We're back now in KC, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense up the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well. Go to something else. And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to throw again toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a sack for Mitch Unrein, and they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. On 1st and 10, here's Murray being chased out left. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Dancing to his left. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Flushed out right. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Floating one, incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Throwing now is Murray. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Herman Moore, 32 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game? Until it's over, because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left because...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown! Odell Beckham. Catches 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be his receiver. keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And he's got some space here. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Back to throw it. Murray escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.